Is it knocked? Is he coming through the front door? Can witches come in uninvited? Or is that vampires? Oh, it's Finley again. Ooh, she bounces the door against her hip since her hands are full of cat carrier? Oh, the fuzzy lump inside is unmistakable. Murmur. Oh, you're so whiny. Hold your pants on, baby. Mochi, did you have any trouble? Is everything okay? It's fine, though. I had to lure him into the carrier with treats, and he hated every moment of being in there. So, same as always. That's good. How about it? Should I unleash the beast? Murr. Yeah. Mochi, if you cause any trouble with the other cats, you're going to go back in. Got it? Like he's gonna choose now to start listening. Then he opens the carrier and he shoots out like a furry cannonball. And he stands there dumbstruck. He's got his own troubles now and playing nice with cafe cats, but at least he's here. That's one less thing Noct could use against me. Should I get out of here now? Am I interrupting something? Oh, look at her. She thinks she can be so smug just because Hayes sent her a kiss selfie. You're interrupting my sleep. That's what. You know what I mean. Finley, you're impossible. I hear a faint snort next to me. Hayes is laughing too? Traitor! I can't be mad. I'm glad our stupid blustering took enough pressure off of him to get him laugh. And off me too, for just a second. Finley kind of did some good for both of us, I guess. I see movement in front of the cafe. Is it? No. There's too many people for it to be Noct. Anyway, I'd know that hat anywhere. It's Rhys and Landry back already with Graves. Or what used to be Graves. Now he looks like a forgotten statue, flaking bits of rust off as they haul him up on the sidewalk. Are their hands glowing? I squint to get a better look. Oh, they look like garden gloves. Glowing garden gloves. They set Graves in front of the cafe, then come inside. Rhys peels his gloves off to help, and then helps Landry with his. Nobody touch him unless you're properly enchanted. The rust spreads easily. Are you gonna leave him out there? He looks like a huge, ugly yard gnome. Not that I'm gonna say anything. We can't risk the cats coming over to investigate. They might touch the rust, and Rhys said it could spread to them too. I can't take him upstairs. Dracula would be at risk. Poor Dracula. I know she'll be heartbroken. So, now what do? We get ready. Who here knows a thing or two about magic? I mean, I know the two of us have learned a thing or two, though we are hardly experts. I guess I'll do the best we can to teach you, though. Speak for yourself. You can't teach me anything I don't already know. Wait, yeah, Rhys, how do you know so much about this? I learned a thing or two in my time. I'm not an assistant manager just because I'm good at accounting. I have no idea what kind of magic you've been learning, Avery, but I won't let you steal the spotlight. I'll beat him. Haven't you been listening? He beat Graves. We've got to team up and come up with a plan. We fight alone, he picks us up. We all jump him, we have a chance. See, Mason gets it. Well, what do you propose? Haven't you ever cram studied before finals? We'll do that. Use the tried and true Gray method. We should shove enough magic into our short-term memory to beat him. We probably forget in 5 minutes later, but who cares then? By then? We'll be done. Hey, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Got a better one? God damn it. See, you'll be fine. I'm basically an expert here, too. I got through half my book reports without ever even opening a book. Just take the time to study properly. Alright, someone get me the book and I'll get this started. If I ever needed confirmation that I don't want to be a teacher, I get it today. I try leading a sort of haphazard class on magic, but it's like herding cats. Rhys keeps correcting me. I think Mason fell asleep. Landry keeps getting distracted and wandering off. Emily's interested, but she's also interested in her phone. Hayes is too shy to actually try anything. Hell, it looks like Mochi is paying more attention than they are. This is important, so I keep trying, but I think they do too. But I'm exhausted. Look, I'm beat, y'all. I'm gonna take a nap. Can you just sort of, like, independent study? Sure, you should get some rest. We can take it from here. Yeah, that sounds great. Well, we have to prepare for the fight. But we don't even know if this guy is coming. We could take guard shifts. Right. We'll go in shifts. Avery can rest, 2 of us can stand guard, and the rest can move the cats into the basement. The basement? Why? I don't want any of them to be in the line of danger. They're safer if they're away from us. I doubt Nock cares about cats. He won't go chasing them. Then we gotta herd them all down there. We can do it together if we work together. You better get Mochi and Dracula too. I don't want to leave Dracula alone. She must be scared. Sure. Can you get her? What? And then keep the cats company? No, I'm taking first shift as guard. Graves would want it that way. I'll take care of the Landry. The cats like me. Great. I'll take the other guard shift. Everybody relax. Everybody else. Okay, I could go get Dracula. I better get her. She doesn't like anybody else. Okay. Ace shrinks like been scolded. I give him a little punch to the arm and he jumps in place. He looks at me alarmed but softens when he sees my smile. Get Mochi. He likes me. The only thing Mochi likes is canned food. Reese disappears upstairs. Hayes crouches and holds his hand out towards Mochi. He beckons with his hands. Mochi actually goes to him. He comes when called like a puppy. What? Told you he likes me. That's like white people. That is so unfair. My own cat's like my boyfriend more than me. Hayes turns a bright shade of pink. I guess I hadn't called him my boyfriend yet, but it felt right. Judging by the way he's holding back a smile, I don't think he minded. The look suddenly just gave me. Oof, jeez. I settle into the couch and squeeze my eyes shut. All fake sleep drifts in and out of real sleep. The sounds of everybody milling about their assigned duties become background noise. Landry and Reese stand outside, soldiers in front of a palace. The height difference between them would be cute under other circumstances. Emily raises her voice from time to time as she chases cats around. I hear Hayes and Mason trailing behind her. If I tune everything out, it almost sounds like a normal workday. Almost like Graves could walk back through the door and... No. Just relax for just a second. And quiet. Just as quietly, Hayes settles next to me. I don't even bother opening my eyes. It's so quiet. I can hear the anxiety churning in my stomach. If Nock doesn't kill me, waiting will. Maybe he's not coming. I try not to be too optimistic about things like this. You try not to be optimistic about anything. But, well, maybe you should go and find him and get it over with. 6 against 1. Between all of us, I think we all equal 1 witch. I don't think it's enough power. What Reese was saying is right. I mean, because I don't know anything about this. Who says it's about power? Maybe if we come up with a good enough plan, I hear some noise outside, like scuffling and shouting. Oh, this is bad. The noise of a metal bat hitting the asphalt. I shoot up from the seat. What? It's him. It's gotta be him. I have to help Reese and Landry. I limp toward the door. Hayes is quickly at my side. Don't rush into things, Avery. I think Reese and Landry will be fine. They're strong, so... His voice dies in the throat. I feel a pang in my chest as what stands outside. Landry and Reese are already rust. Noct is there, bat swinging over his shoulder like he's posing for his baseball card. I want to swing and knock his head off. Alright, jerklord, enough's enough. Now you're talking. Glad we found ourselves a deal, kitten. Let me state my terms. I think it was downright dirty as a grave. And I think it was downright dirty a grave to give my property away. So why don't we give this right away? You give me the cafe and I'll let you go home nice and mobile. We ain't enough rusted. You ask Landy and Reese politely too. Look how it worked out for them. Would have loved to, but they charged right at me. Little Reese just dove in with guns a-blazing, pardon the expression. Ain't wrong to defend myself, is it? I got nothing against making arrangements. I'm not such a bad guy, you know? Think it's too bad we're seeing this from opposite sides. Like hell I can negotiate with you. More's the pity, as they say. Your sweetie over there don't seem the fighting type, but he's like to fit jump if something happens. Now I'll tell you, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta, but I'm not keen on rusting someone that pretty. My heart drops to my stomach, and I whip my attention back toward the door. Hayes stands behind me. When did he come outside? His hands are balled into fists, and his arms are trembling, but here he is, stance-wide, ready. Just try it. I know magic too. That right. I think Graves knew some of that too. Ace swallows hard and I see him falter. I can't let these two fight. Noct would wipe the floor with him. Stop bullying him and get to the point. Naturally, my point is... on guard. He beckons me like this is a damn martial arts movie or something. Why is there no music? Okay. Music's supposed to be on, I guess it's not on for this particular scene. Are all witches this showy, this obnoxious, this menacing? There's a trash bin by the door. I reach in and pull whatever I can. There's an old soda I can unravel and fashion into a blade, and a coffee cup and lid I turn into a paper and plastic hilt. Okay, look, it's the best I can do under pressure. It's sort of a thin rapier sort of sword, which is the worst possible thing I can use against a freaking bat. He swings. I try to parry with my sword, but it shatters to thin, tiny, rusty fragments in my hands, like the trash it was made of. Well, I'm not smarter or faster, I guess. I barely roll out of the way in time to miss getting smacked in the face with a bat. If it had a blade, I would have chopped my hair. Hayes, run, just go. Absolutely not. I don't have time for this. I grab another empty soda can, condense it as best I can. It shrinks like I just drained the air from it and toss it at Noct's head. He dodges, but not as fast as I thought he would. Maybe if I keep throwing trash at him forever, I'll be okay. I need to be honest with myself. I need help. A bat. His voice is beautiful and clear. It rings out over the cafe turned battlefield. Noct and I turn our heads toward the source, Hayes. Rest of the way. Falls for the assailant's hands. He can't seem to pick it back up. It's stuck. The gravity of his voice hangs thick in air. It's more sure than I've ever heard him sound. It feels heavy. Noct shrugs, then lifts his bat. It slips through his grip and clatters to the ground with a metallic pang. I'll be damned. One of those, huh? Seems like he's forgotten I'm here. He turns his full attention on Hayes, and he looks fit to kill. I gotta get his attention again. Not gonna get your back, buddy. You're the little songbird kitten. Couldn't if I tried. Ain't no matter. Changes things a bit, that's all. Noct lunges at Hayes. He holds him by the shirt collar. You make magic with your voice, eh? What do you suppose if I put my hands around your neck, stuck a finger in your mouth? Would make a real great joke, don't you think? There's a cat's supposed to get your tongue, but, well, Graves might have some trouble now. I bolt toward them and throw myself at Noct's arms. Somehow I managed to get mine wrapped around his and dropped my entire body weight to get his hands off Hayes. I feel this awful cold in my hands. I look down. They're turning to rust. Good. Let them rust onto Nox's stupid body if this is how it's gonna be. He keeps trying to shake me off, but I dig my fingers in like claws. Hayes! A poem, please! I've never needed poetry more urgently before in my life. I hope this works. I hear that verse can dissolve rust. I can understand that's no spell feat. Within my magic I entrust. This witch of rust I will defeat. Nox snarls and throws me to the ground. I land with a thump, but I leap back on, dragging him down with everything I got. I feel heavy. Rusty. Then my word becomes like acid, thrown away and rust remove. Friends and comrades turn to placid. Return to them, they will to move. My hands tingle, they feel hot. Hell, they feel anything. I think I see Reese move out from the corner of my eye, but it could be Nox thrashing. Son of a... Away, the rust will fall. The stripping bare dogs where fall. It ain't even good. You never realize quality isn't quintessential. Magic is in the conviction with which you speak such verses. For some, perhaps even the crudest words would work. But you've always been terribly impatient with rhymes, haven't you? Graves? In the flesh, more or less, thanks to Hayes. Graves steps out of the rust like a kata shedding its shell. He walks toward me and knocked and places his hand on my shoulder. I take the hint. I'm more interested in making sure Hayes is okay anyway. Oh. You're neither welcome here, nor do you possess the power to usurp me in my hometown advantage and for the best apprentices and adepts in this city. I see Landry and Reese move out of the corner of my eye, but I throw my arms around Hayes instead. He balls his fist around fistfuls of my shirt. Avery? Oh, Avery, are you okay? Yeah, it's okay. We're both okay. Let them deal with Noct. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Right now it's just me and Hayes. We're going to be alright. Can't believe this. He let Noct go. Why would he do that? I don't get it. Graves says there's a lot of nuance to this situation I don't get. What I do get, there's too much history and baggage between them. I'm staying out of it. He tries to explain the curse and everything surrounding it, but I don't get that either. Something about double layers of curses, cursing as a magical lesson, blah 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 whatever. Sound like excuses to me. But I'm not gonna like quit or anything. I still like the cafe and I like working there. But I'm gonna take advantage of this huge chunk of paid vacation that Hayes and I were given. So I take Hayes home. Just for a bit. I'm not moving back to the country or anything. There are a lot of birds here that he's never seen. And we've got one of the best wildlife reserves in the region. It's like a kid in a candy store. Never got this stuff before, but I see the appeal. I'm still more of a cat person, but birds are pretty cool too. He's been writing a lot of poetry, especially about birds. He lets me read it, but he doesn't say them out loud anymore. We aren't sure if that might conjure up a bird or something. Probably safer this way. Been trying my hand at writing some poetry too. How about this haiku? There's a lot of cats. Not allowed in kitchen. Health and safety code. Or this one. Coffee for your face. Cats if you're into cats. What more do you need? So, how is it? What do you need? What do you mean needs work? Hey! I think we just got Hayes' ending. Fuck yeah. Casey Van Ice? He's Lindsay Woods, Conrad Kraling, Jofu. Oh, music. Sam Nealand. You're the best. The music was really, really good. Colorist and Doyle. Lead cat designer Audra Fuichi. UX designer and implementation Kig Nguyen. Guyan? I'm not. How do you say that? Sorry if I butchered it. QA lead KC again. QA assistants. Oh boy. Flocka Geese, AM Cosmos, Ashley Quigg, Barbara Jogegen, Jechonic, M. Huff, Arden Ripley, Feline Consultants. What? Napoleon, Goma, Frank, Quinn, Rook, Cricket, Rex Worthington, Asher, Fisk, Odd Rains, Goose, and Gigi. And special thanks to Ananth, Hirsch, Yuko Ota, Rhyme, The Coaster, Sigrid Kraling, Meg King, Nagito Komaeda, Gundam Tanaka, D. Michael Moore, the Elroy brothers, and you. 1,087 of you bonded together to fund Hustle Cat. Presented by Date Naito. This is a good. Hey, it's Hayes! Oh, the coffee! Oh, he's back! Yeah! Alright, that was Hayes ending. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna try and go for the other 5, 6? I don't know. Is Nox viable? I just think Nox is viable. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, favoriting, sharing, and all that jazz. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, bye.